Chloe Swarbrick.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To the Prime Minister, e tautoko ana ia in ana kōrero me ana mahi katoa.
Yes.
Does the Prime Minister agree that his government's decision to cut funding for school lunches by up to 75% per child has reduced the quality of those lunches?
I think what's important is that we actually are expanding access for 10,000 more kids, and the money saved is actually going into delivering better resources in education and healthcare.
Is the Prime Minister aware that his government's choice to stop contracts with local providers and procure school lunches from a large corporation has cost approximately 2,000 local jobs in communities, as well as a reduction in the quality of this food?
What I'm excited about is that any savings made are being redirected to our kids so they get a better education, they get better healthcare.
Is the Prime Minister aware of how many of these lower quality lunches procured by his government are now ending up in landfill as a result of them being inedible?
Point of order. The Right Honourable Winston.
Speaker, since when in standing orders is a member allowed to bring their lunch to Parliament, let alone having taken it from a school child? Come on. Since when?
It does.
He's on fire.
May well raise a question about. I'm speaking. May well raise a question about where they came from, but generally the use of aids when it comes to making a point is not approved in the House. So I'm sure that the member won't make too much use of those items in front of him. Chloe Swarbrick.
Should I repeat the question, Mr. Speaker?
Well, you didn't start.
I'll repeat the question, Mr. Speaker. Is the Prime Minister aware of how many of these lower quality lunches procured by his government are now ending up in landfill as a result of them being inedible for our kids?
Just encourage the member to direct the question at the relevant minister.
Mr. Speaker, will the Prime Minister...
No, hang on. Just wait. It's your colleagues who are making all the noise.
Will the Prime Minister then commit to eating the same lunches that he is forcing on our school children, like one of these three that I have bought for each of the leaders of his government? And if not, is there one standard of acceptable food for parliamentarians and another for our children?
Well, I'm more worried about which children are missing out on those lunches that you've nicked them from.
Supplementary question, the Honourable David Seymour.
Is the Prime Minister aware that the people delivering the Healthy School Lunch Programme, the School Lunch Collective, are highly qualified and skilled in delivering food, unlike Chloe Swarbrick? And if he knew that, would he be surprised to hear feedback that we've received, such as, quote, received our first lunches from the new lunch programme today and the students and staff were very impressed, exclamation mark. Lunches arrived on time and they were nice and hot, and students said they were filling and had flavour, end quote.
Well, I appreciate what the Minister is doing to make sure that we deliver a better healthy lunch programs and also free up cash that can be spent on education and getting our kids educated.
Supplementary.
Wait.
Is the Prime Minister's...
Hang on. Just wait. Then I'll give you the nod. Now would be good.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Is the Prime Minister's stated obsession with growth always going to come at the cost of our children's well-being?
It's because of our children's well-being we want growth. That's actually how they access higher paying jobs, more jobs, higher incomes, be able to afford the things that they want to do and live the dreams that they have.
Question 10, Mark Cameron. Supplementary, the Honourable David Seymour.
Mr. Speaker, is the Prime Minister aware that yesterday the school lunch programme achieved 100% on-time delivery in every region, with two exceptions, where in one case 95% on-time delivery was achieved and in the other case 92% on-time delivery was achieved?
I wasn't, but that sounds fantastic.